Hello to all my book club members and welcome if you're new. Hello, my name is Christina and I love to read books. This video I'm making today, I know a lot of people's been going around doing their DVRs and they've been picking 4 or 5 or even 20 books to read for a certain month. Well, this month of June, I want to do something a little bit different. I don't have any of the books, but for next year, I want to get some LBGQ books and things like that. And for the month of June next year, I'm going to try to read some of them books. I can actually do it this year, but what I'm doing is I got 3 books here. And in my jar, I picked a number, which was number 16, which I ended up using 16 and picked 2 books. One I unwrapped. The other one was already on the shelf. And then I have one that I had sitting on the shelf like this that I decided to pick. I got 3 books here. I've got 1 book I'm going to put into my bag that I go up to the pier where people fish here in my town in the port. And I go to the pier and I read the book. I sit there and try to read at least 5 chapters a day. And I read the book. So I have 3 books here that I'm actually going to be reading. And I'm going to go on Goodreads and make sure these books are on Goodreads to start reading. I'm not going to put them down. I will put them on there as reading, but I have some other ones that I am reading. I'm trying to get done book 2 of Shatter Me. It's just all the books I have that I want to read. It's like so hard. I have another book, which is a beach book. So I don't live but 2 minutes from the beach. I can walk out my front door, walk down the street. There's my fishing pier, and on the other side of the fishing pier, down a little ways, is the Sylvian Beach. And I want to start going to the beach and laying out in the sun a little bit, reading a book. And the book I also read at the beach is a book I'm going to take with me to read at the pier as well. I mean, not pier, at the pool. So I am going swimming today with my best friend. That's why I'm in my bathing suit, top, and shirt. The next book is Bedside Book. I have a book. I just finished a book, which is beside my bedside, which was The Secret Language of Girls, and that was a good book. I really did like that book as well. So let's get into these books and go from there. The first, I haven't decided what book I'm putting at the beach, the pier, or my bedside, but I'm going to talk about it. The first book was just sitting on the shelf, and I was like, you know what? It's not lined up. It's not anywhere in place. I'm just going to grab this one. A Deadly Game of Magic by Joanne Lower Nixon. And this is the one book I'm going to read. I don't know if I want to make this the pool book and beach book or the pier or the bedside. I haven't decided what book is going to be what, but I will let you know. I will talk about it. Knowing me, generosity, I'm probably end up going to make, I don't know, there's one, probably my pool and beach book, because it's small enough that it can fit in my beach bag, and it's not so big and bulky. The next one, which I picked 16, it's called The Lost Boy. A foster child's search for love of his family. Let's see here. Imagine a young boy who has never had a home. His only possessions are the old torn clothes he carries in a bag. His only world is isolation and fear. Although this young boy has been refused from his alcoholic mother, rescued from his alcoholic mother. The real hurt is just begun. He has no place to call home. This Dave Hazard long-running sequel, A Child Called It. Answers will explode, and new adventures will reveal completing the story of his life and innocent and confused. Confess an Eve child, a foster child, young. Young David experienced abilities and moving in and out 5 different homes just because. Project. Those who feel that the foster kid is trouble and unworthy of being loved just because they're not a part of a real family. Reset the prison forces him suffer shame. Tears and laughter, deceptions and hope. I created the journey of this little boy who decided such for love of a family. Though many of society recluse foster care system and suicide events built, David Puzzle is living achievement to necessary for experiences. Whenever you are a fan of an author or picking up works for the first time, The Lost Boy is a sequel that will move you in standing alone and shining in all. There is another book to this one from what reading on the back. So I don't know exactly. I think it's called It, but I will have to see. But that is one of the books. Now the first one, let me read on the back up here about this book so you can get a feel of it. Seeking shelter from a France, Texas storm, Lisa and 3 friends become trapped inside a house that seems abandoned, but is it? As a thunderstorm warns, the phones go dead. A lifelike platter head surrounding appears, and this the body hand traps of mantle. Their friends are now unwitting players in crisis sinister game of evil magician. The key to their survival lies in the mysterious room at the end of the hall, but they must quickly to avoid the magician. Grand finale, murder. So this sounds like a really good book. They go in this abandoned house. There's a thunderstorm, and basically this magician killed him. So that sounds like a pretty good book. I'm kind of into I kind of love mystery novels, but this one sounds pretty good. So I thought, why not take it and read it? The next book I picked is by Carolyn Brown, and it's called The Ladies' Room. Secrets told in church, ladies' room are supposed to stay in the ladies' room, but that doesn't mean that what truly overhears the turning her great aunt gratitude funeral won't change the rest of her life. Truly, as a daughter in the middle of a major rebel, 2 charming husband who's been cheating for their entire married life, and another with anonymizer reading in local nursing home. She doesn't really need a crumbling old house about to fall into nothing, but a pile of memories and broken knickknacks. Billy Lee Tucker, resident oddball, and Trish Mango, Oklahoma, live next door to Guilt. And her will she leave him? the funds to help Truly remodel the old house. That's fine with Billy Lee because he's been in love with Truly since before they started school. And just spending time with her is something he never ever allowed himself to dream about. A beautiful home rises up from an old house on Broadway, and right along with the rise up a friendship. But it's Truly too scared for what she shares in the ladies' room to see a lovely future with Billy Lee. So, another good book. And these are 3 books. So, every month or after I finish a book, I will pick another book that will go into my beach book, a peer book, and the bedside book to read. Now, I could also, I need to start reading the books I have at the house instead of running to the library to pick up a book at the library all the time. I need to start reading books I have here. Of course, if you look behind me, over here is my shelf. It's got books. They all need to be read. They're books that I have not read that are back here on this shelf. These are books that I have not read that I need to get read. I have a couple books on this shelf here, like 3 books that didn't fit there that I have not read. And if I read the book, they will be going up here on the shelf. But eventually that shelf will get full. So I'm working on getting me a bookshelf. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And until next time, guys, I love y'all and hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye, guys.